Shalom, I'm Kayla Sprague, and I want to welcome you to today's All Israel Prayer Points. We are at Damascus Gate, but why is this place significant to what happened in the Middle East this week? This is the largest gate into the Old City, and it is the main entrance to the Muslim quarter. But did you know that in Bible times, a highway was attached to this gate all the way to the capital of Syria, Damascus? That brings us to this week. Significant geopolitical developments in Syria have created urgent prayer needs, particularly for Christian and minority communities following the sudden fall of the Assad regime as Syrian rebels overtook Damascus. The situation is rapidly evolving as rebel groups, some which are jihadi extremists, are taking control of all of Syria, leaving Christian communities and other minorities, including Kurds and Druze, in an increasingly vulnerable position. I want to remind us of the words of Psalm 34:18. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted. He saves those who are crushed in spirit. This is my prayer right now as we lift up those who are facing persecution and uncertainty in Syria. Let's pray over these specific prayer points together. Let's pray for protection over Christian, Druze, and other minority communities in areas now controlled by jihadist groups, particularly in regions where reports of violence are already emerging. We want to pray for the Kurdish-controlled northeastern region to maintain stability as a refuge for religious minorities and as a model for democratic governance in the land. Let's pray for wisdom and discernment for Western leaders as they respond to the rapidly changing situation, that they would not be deceived by false promises of reform. We also want to pray for displaced families. This is heartbreaking. Particularly women and children are most vulnerable in conflict zones. We want to pray for the prevention of chemical and strategic weapons falling into the wrong hands of jihadist entities. And ultimately, we want to pray for stability for this entire region, for the neighboring countries like Israel, Lebanon, and Jordan, as this region experiences significant change.